DHG here, playing through Mercenaries 2 on PlayStation 2. I don't remember where to go from here. This game throws a lot of wrenches at you. If you've played the other version that's on 360 and PS3, you're going to be left scratching your head more than once playing this one.
Just talked to Dr. Rubin. Sounds like Universal Petroleum does have a job offer for you. Visit their division headquarters in West Marion.
Oh, okay, I don't talk to Fiona this time. Can I still steal her car? Nope, she doesn't got a car in this one. Can I take the forklift? I can! Yeah, let's just drive that up to Division HQ. Can I make the boom go up and down? No, I don't think I can manipulate the boom. Oh, that thing's got a tight turning radius. Okay. This isn't Dead Rising 2. Get out of the car. He's like, fuck you, I'm running you over. Completely different voice actors. Voice lines for when you hijack shit. I actually prefer these ones, they're less annoying. Okay, so you can't put map markers down. The map is noticeably smaller and rightfully so. I don't know how much memory the PlayStation 2 had. Try to remember here. I think the PlayStation 2 had something like 64 megabytes of VRAM. No, I'm just going to look that up here. I know that PlayStation 3/Xbox 360 both had like 512 megabytes of shared memory, about half of which 256 megabytes was VRAM. The PS2 was the least powerful of all the consoles out at that time, between the GameCube, the Xbox, whatever Sega had. That was his last console. Memory, here we go. It had 32 megabytes of RD RAM, system RAM, and 4 megabytes of ED RAM, which was their equivalent of video RAM. 4 megabytes, my god. I play games today that on my 7900 XTX, that thing's got 24 gigabytes of memory. Some of the games I play, I think the most I've seen was 16 gigs used. 1 megabytes. Ooh. Makes you wonder how they even created worlds like this. I can see this game does the same thing that the first one does. It has the, I think they called it the fog filter. So the level of detail, like when you drove up on stuff and it just didn't out at you, because it's not really rendered yet. They used fog to obscure that. They do the same thing in this one. The fog makes a bit more sense in this game, though, just because it is Venezuela. It's hot, it's humid. I imagine it would be a little muggy. Okay, so do I go here, or... Wow, the HQ looks so much different. That giant thing's still there. It's like a giant phallic symbol in the middle of the city. And you got the
David, I understand it was
handlebar
destroyed.
mustache guard.
The company will reimburse you for your sports car. I'm sure you're not going to die. Besides, I looked it up and our plan covers gunshot wounds. Damn.
Sounds like you got a problem.
You're the mercenary my security people told me about.
I don't remember that being in the
Well,
second game.
I'm
Or
glad
the
you're
other
here.
version of this game.
This presents a fantastic opportunity. Welcome to Universal Petroleum. I'm Dr. Rubin. Are you available for a contract right now?
I'm always available, but I need something from you.
Anything you need, I can
In the
provide.
background shredding
I'm here with only
papers.
one instruction. Keep the oil flowing. I'm empowered to use any and all methods, including you.
I want Blanco.
Blanco. I'm familiar with him. When Solano has bad news for us, he sends Blanco. I don't know where he is right now, but I can find out. You help me, I'll help you. Deal?
All right,
You
let's
scratch my back, I'll
My
scratch
marketing
yours.
exec, David
You see, the
Espinosa,
funny
is
thing
the
about my
last
bag
man
is
left
it's
at our
located on
refinery
my
in Kansas.
pocket.
Venezuelan troops are closing in, preparing to take it over.
Superbad, great movie.
Solano calls it nationalization. I need you to get to our refinery and keep David alive while he disposes of some sensitive documents we'd rather Solano
Oh, they
not
threw
get his
this
hands on.
mission up first?
Keep Carmona's troops off him
I think
and
this
get him
is-
back here alive. Then we'll talk about Blanco. Deal?
Second contract you do for them, either second or the third. Any other version of this game. Doing jobs for contracts unlocks new airstrikes. Yeah, but trying to find the people that give you those in this game is a pain in the ass. I don't think they're very clear on exactly what things they unlock either. I'll be getting into all that later. And when it comes to the whole deck of 52 that they had in the first game and the... What was it in the other game they had?
Okay.
High value targets.
Deck is at the refinery office near
It's
the
a
dock.
very limited selection in this
I'm
one.
marking that location now. Talk to the exec when you get there and let him know you're there to help.
I'll just keep this one. Actually, I think I might take the other one because the repetitive voice lines might not be an issue in this game. In the other version of Mercs too, if you get someone on the gun, normally they just sit there and yak, 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 yak. These are like the Mafia technicals from Mercs 1. Steering is exactly the same as the first Mercenaries, same engine. I expected no less. I wonder if I can still take out everything in this... Oh, there's nothing in the center of this bridge. Okay. Bridge is a lot shorter, too. Sounds like the PLAV. Do a little off-roading.
Down on my head. Careful, that's Matthias.
Oh, there's a way through. Wasn't this where I started off at? No, but close. It must be him up there. Can hardly see him. Are you douchey McDouchebag? Oh yeah, that's me. Oh no, that's him.
Finally, some help. I've got a radio so I can keep you apprised of the situation. This is gonna take a few minutes. I've got several bundles to lug out there. I'd better be getting hazard pay for this.
Stand down!
I'll stay in touch with him and update your display with his status. For now, get out there and keep the area clear. We need to build UP's trust. And make sure you stay nearby. They'll cancel the contract if you don't. Make sure
Just
the
go wander
refinery
off.
office stays standing until the files are destroyed. Otherwise, the VZ may be able to salvage files.
Why are
from
they
the
burning
vault.
it inside the building?
What are they paying you for? Let me know when it's safe. I'm heading to the office.
Man, they paid me
Get out here,
I
you
took
dumb
care of this
dick.
whole mess.
Coast is clear. What is it? Get rid of these barrels before they blow up the executive. I couldn't imagine wearing that suit in Venezuela, or what Matthias is wearing.
They steal our oil! Attack them! Let's bury them!
Animation just looks weird.
Attack the Merc! Army unit march!
Faction, I don't know what you called the faction. Affinity is the same as it is in the first game.
Attack the Mercs! Viva Venezuela!
Where do you come from?
Hey, it's the Swede! Down! Down! Target the VC forces! Attack! Attack!
Get rid of that building.
Run!
Looks better all blown up.
It's Nielsen! Attack!
There was a
There's two
ton of
boxes
ammo
left.
back
Keep
here.
those VZ off my back.
Want a rocket?
Down! Down! It's Nielsen! Attack! Run for it! Target the VZ force!
I always thought the explosions looked great in the first game. I thought the explosions in the other version of this game, the newer one, or I should say it gets so confusing. The 360 and PS3 version looks
I'm hit. Clear the area. and
Well,
come
too
get
much
me.
fire.
I'm too old for this.
not enough smoke.
Bury it!
And when after the flame goes away, you got all that nice smoke there. I always thought that looked really good. Apparently this engine was called the Zero engine.
Hey, you awake out there? I'm waiting for you at the
Target the
office.
VZ forces!
No, I'm out here sleeping on the
Back to
job.
office. You should probably go get him.
Destroy the interior! Army unit targeted!
Come on, dickbag.
Viva Venezuela!
You are a literal bag of dicks. After he gets done with this last box, he's gonna be like, alright, I burned all the nudie mags. You're supposed to be burning company files.
All done. I'll wait for you in the office until you're ready to go. We need to get back to the HQ.
UP
I need
wants
to
to see
escort
that man
him.
return safe and sound. You better get him back to UP headquarters ASAP.
Do I hear a helicopter?
Be careful. The VZ probably had time to build up their perimeter.
You can't hijack them like you can in the other version of this game.
Hey, you awake out there? I'm waiting for you at the office.
The exec is waiting for you back at the office. You should probably go get him.
Maybe I shouldn't have blown up all the vehicles. Can I call one in? You got a lot of C4. 87 fuel. Nothing to drive. Find a car first.
Hey, you awake out there? I'm waiting for you at the office.
The exec is waiting for you back at the office. You should
I'm about
probably
ready
go
to
get him.
stand in the fire. I hear that voice line one more time. What is he in here doing squats? You are no longer being followed. What is this, Twitter?
Stand down. It's one of ours.
That was a tank up there. You can't walk past the gate. Oh shit, let me see if there's a boat back here. Of course, he'd probably have problems circumnavigating his way onto that thing. Yeah, better stretch my leg out. They're still sore from leg day.
Hey, Matthias, where'd you get those tats, man? They're badass.
Oh, he can walk over. Okay. I didn't know if walking was too hard for him.
Grenade! Get down! Get down! Grenade! Get down! Get down!
It's mine, motherfucker. I'll be like, hey, get on that 50 cal in the back. Oh my god. I don't like guns, they scare me. You're not a man.
Destroy the Imperialists!
Okay, now let's shoot. Is that a collectible? Guess not. I don't even know if they're in this game. Yeah, he's on the 50 cal. He's like, I'm from Texas. Be nice to have an APC right about now.
Wow, the VZ is serious about this. They've got this area filled up tight.
I really don't like how the English do that. Instead of just saying Z, it's Z. Where do you get that from? almost sounds like the name of an old rune or something. It's dead. Mantis light tank. Or like a MBT in this version of the game. Get the
Thanks
fuck
for your
out of
help.
here.
As far as I'm concerned, you've earned your paycheck.
Okay, so the ones in this game aren't total douchebags.
Looking good! I just got confirmation from Dr. Rubin. We should see the wire go through any second now.
Listen, I don't care, man. I'm just
Literally see the wire. Save game. When I was setting all this up, I couldn't get the PS2 to present an image. I thought, maybe it's the wire I'm using, because I'm using old component cables. Wasn't them. I thought, maybe my PS2's dead. I forgot the last game I recorded on the PS2 was Silent Hill 1, and I had to switch everything around to get a PS1 game to record properly.
We've had a few casualties, 5 dead so far. Oh yeah,
Straight
the
to another
coffee's
main
great.
mission.
Once this Solano thing blows over... speaking of which, I have to go. You returned David safe and sound. You're a lifesaver.
Paper Shredder's still there.
Sure. Now, Blanco.
That's not
Right.
even in the other
Well,
version of this
we've
game.
had, development on that front. One of my men has a meeting planned with Blanco. I was gonna have him tell you where and when.
But he was kidnapped.
How did you know?
This is the mission that they start you off with in the other game.
In Warzone.
Oh. Oh. Well, he was kidnapped, yes. In order to get him back, you'll need helicopter support. Do you have it?
Not yet. I'll come back when I do.
Hmm?
Universal Petroleum can kiss my ass. I don't care about the
How the hell do I get helicopter support in this game?
I just made contact with a member of the PLAV. There might be an offer waiting for you at their jungle base, just south of Merida. Even better, I found a helicopter pilot nearby by the name of Ewan Garrett. He should be able to handle supply drops, if you can recruit him.
My face looks like there's a question mark on my brain. It's because there is. I remember saying at the beginning of the first video, this is a very different game from the first, and it is. Mon.
Hey, it's a pirate's life for you, huh? This here is what you ain't finished yet. This here is what you ain't finished yet.
Medical supply drop.
Careful
Nah.
out there, and don't steal anything.
I get the feeling that I'm going to do all those types of missions when I'm not recording. Maybe I'll record some of them. Certainly not all of them, though. Don't necessarily think that that is something people want to watch. My god, this thing is slow as shit. Hey, you really don't want that thing anymore, do you? No? Good? Alright, I'm taking it. You can come with me. Bring your, oddly colored blue pants. Wearing some of the darkest clothes you possibly can in an extremely hot area. Make stuff rain. Masochist is my middle name. Looks like they're duking it. Oh, yeah, they added something from the first game. The, random battles that you see from time to time. Just driving around the map, you'd see, conflicts here and there. There aren't a whole lot of them in the other version of this game. It's mostly just static events you run into. That was something that I really liked about the first Mercenaries. Made it feel a lot more alive. God, I really wish EA would get off their fucking ass and do something with that title. But it's EA. Is this a football stadium? Yeah, this is a football stadium where our main mission takes place. Wow, they really reduced the size of the map. Understandably. They've only got 4 megabytes of, VRAM. Megabytes. Okay, now how do I get up here? Could just drive up. Little VZ camp here.
Propaganda for the local communists.
They're shooting at me because they think I'm UP.
No, my whole family.
Like, yeah, you guys can fight it out. Why'd you drive us right into enemy territory? Because fuck you, that's why.
Ah, yes. The Swedish mercenary who's come to single-handedly detonate my country.
Oh, that would be fun.
She's
but
just
really,
jealous. She
I just
wants to
want
detonate it
land
herself.
Yes, well, I wish you better luck with that than I've had. My name's Acosta. Marcela Acosta. You've already worked for Universal Petroleum. Those pigs deal with Blanco and Solano. Why come to the People's Liberation Army?
What's the contract?
There is a problem that needs tending
People's
to on Isla de la Fortaleza.
Liberation.
Fortress Island. Great name.
I want
Makes
it
you think
leveled,
of all the
brought to
names
the
of
ground,
communist countries
Carmona's
like
troops
North
dead,
Korea,
and the fortress
the
razed, so Carmona's troops
Democratic
can never
People's
visit again.
Republic
I love
of
my
Korea.
job.
There's one problem. They've kidnapped one of my contacts. I need you to safely extract
Or
him
China,
before we begin
the
demolition.
People's
It doesn't
Republic
look Venezuelan.
of China.
Chinese?
His nationality is not important. He believes in the right of the Venezuelan people to control their destiny, and this makes him valuable to me.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care who he is anyway.
I believe in the right of every
Alright,
country
you want
to control their own
Fortress
destiny
Island
too. It's just that
Rubble
communists seem
Island
to
and
think
your
that
men
they're the only
safely
ones that should be allowed to
extracted.
decide
That's it.
this.
That's all. And for this I will pay you. Will you accept the contract?
Will I accept the contract? Yes. Just walk around the entire game saying no. See how far you get. I believe nationalizing some things are good, some things not so much. A vital infrastructure and things that can support the infrastructure should be nationalized. Not everything should be in private hands. That just creates a nightmare. That creates a technocracy. Oligarchs control everything. Technocracy would imply a complete and total governmental rule by the elites and the oligarchs, when what you'd more likely have at that point is just fascism, where you have private control over government, and the government's kind of like the enforcement arm for what the private interests want.
There's also several
I hear
high-ranking
commies
officers
say,
that Acosta wants taken care of.
just fascism all the time.
I'll
They
let
have
you
no
know if they
fucking
make an
idea what it
appearance.
is. They couldn't
There's
explain it in
bonus
their
money
own words if they
involved
tried.
do.
Hearing them explain Marxism's even better. What the fuck is that?
See the Swede! Hey, Matios!
buggy with an autocannon? My god, it is. Okay, that's new. That's definitely cool. It was not in the first game whatsoever. The team that created this... What is their name? Artificial Mind and... It's not on her, it just has her symbol, but it's like Artificial Mind and Intelligence or something like that. As far as I know, they have only ever created 2 games. This, and later created one for Bethesda called Wet. Yeah, that's right, W-E-T, Wet. I thought it was going to be like kind of a raunchy shooter, as the name would imply. No, it was about, it was kind of like a... If you've ever played Bulletstorm, kind of like a style-based shooter where you slide around and do all this what would be known as Call of Duty-like crap, but in a first-person game space. I wasn't really interested in it at the time, but now I would be. In fact, I'm looking at getting a copy of it. But yeah, the wet meant wet work. Which is stuff that usually agents or operatives do just to get a little bit of experience. I'm not exactly sure where that term came from. Wet behind the ears. This thing is vicious, even on a person driving it. Just about destroyed my own vehicle with that salvo. I think this thing would just be better off if you'd park it and then go to town with the turret. Okay, now what is it? Oh, speedboat. What am I doing? Smuggling cocaine? Where are we headed? Miami? Marcella Acosta is secretly working for the CIA. She doesn't tell you that. And the Chinese guy was supposed to be rescued. He's not really Chinese. He's a double agent for Mossad. Oh, yeah, okay. Not even close. You turn this bitch around. Cat. Brought him inside. He'd been through so many fights when he was outside, and just from being outside in general, like, really wore on his teeth, and he had to end up getting like all but 3 of them removed, and he was a chronic drooler to begin with. Now he just drools excessively, especially without he's got 3 teeth, and he drools horribly excessively. And when he falls asleep, he like wakes up, kind of like if you drink something and goes down the wrong pipe. Probably can't hear him in the background, but if you can, that's him. How much of the ship can I actually function? Okay, there's no weapon on the back of this one that I can use. Oh wait, we're here? Shit. This is the last mission that PLA gives you in the other version of this game.
You need to keep the officers from
I'm getting the feeling that the total playtime for this game might be like 4 or 5 hours. Not saying that's a bad thing. At least your mercenary doesn't die when going into water this time. What is that? Oh, that's C4. Kinda looks like grenade cases. You want some C4, bitch? Did he throw it? Oh yeah, you can throw it in this one, okay. That's a lot better than having that long animation process where you just set it down.
An officer got away. Oh well, the rest of the contract
Yeah, the
is still
animation
valid.
process in the first Mercenaries for setting down C4 is like you slowly bend over, pull your pants up, do some stretches, and then set C4 down, and then pick it all, get an order on my back, then you walk away, and yeah. Then by then you're dead. There's some C14. Where did it go? Oh, if something blows up near it, it must disappear. I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I didn't pick anything up. I remember those bunkers in the first game could only be destroyed by bunker busters. Medic. Oh shit, that's a, I don't know what that thing is called, a Zeus or something like that. Man, the development team behind this one really likes putting explosive barrels laying around. What is fun? You don't like blowing things up? Bye-bye, AA. Assholes Anonymous.
Your SMS signal is being jammed.
Oh, they got jammers in this game. Okay, well, they got jammers in the other version of this game too, but it's just... I don't know, they made it weird. They divided it up between jammers and anti-air. I didn't really care for that. I thought the jammers from the first one were good. Where's the jammer? Well, it doesn't matter. I got C4.
Support options are back online.
It is cool how you can throw the C4 in this game.
That will fill up the tanks.
You can just randomly pick up fuel.
That leaves 3 more. Your SMS signal is being jammed.
Dude's hiding in a tree. I think this one's about the same size and scale as the one that's... Pasta really did a number on my stomach. About the same size of... Oh, I need the helicopter. No, 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 no. That's mine, bitch. That's mine. I think it's about the same size as the one in the other version of this game. The other version...
online.
Okay, now what's this green thing over here? It must be the guy I'm supposed to get. Oh no, it's the anti-air. Have an RPG? Wunderbar.
Good news! Acosta's providing reinforcements. I think you'll find these handy.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely find them handy. Handy as a hand job. Should place one right in the center of the two. Or at the threshold in which they meet. Yeah, right here would be good. Because any damage to like this section over here is gonna compound with all that. I should say spill over. I need some rockets.
Only one target left.
Yep, that's what I thought. Took them both out. Oh wait. I don't have to destroy this part. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Strategic airstrike was one of my favorite airstrikes in the first game.
That's it. Target's destroyed. Nothing left but rubble.
You get it really early on in the
Don't
game
forget,
too.
you've got a hostage to rescue as well. Acosta gave me the coordinates. I'm marking his position on your map.
Attack! Attack!
Get out of here, bitch. The coordinate, he's right there. These guys were not here a second ago, they just popped up. We came from your dreams.
There's your man. Get him out of here alive. The PLAV provided
Come
an
on, General,
extraction
so...
helicopter.
Well, the cool thing is, I take a VZ helicopter, then they're not going to shoot at me across the map. Just gotta remember to honk my horn once I get near the base. Secondary anti-tank. Okay, so this is like the scout helicopter from the first game. Same exact armament. It was great for shredding light vehicles, sometimes BMPs. That oil rig just popped out of nowhere, quite literally. I'm still amazed by how much they were able to do with the PlayStation 2, considering it had 4 megabytes of RAM. Now that I'm curious about that, what did the OG Xbox have? Memory. Okay, apparently it didn't have like system memory and video memory. It looked like it just had one shared lot for both. 64 megabytes of DDR SD RAM. It used an NVIDIA graphics card too. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I knew that Xbox was the most powerful by far. It's just looking at it now. Wow. Was also the first console to use DirectX, which is where it got its name from, Xbox. It made PC ports to it a lot easier. really think that played out like Microsoft thought it would, though. But it did get PC ports that the PlayStation 2 did not get or ever see.
Nice work! Acosta's got her man, so to speak. That's everything. I'm notifying Acosta now. We should see payment.
Fiona just kind of made her sound like a dyke.
Don't shoot, he's one of us.
I'm trying to think of what some of those OG Xbox PC ports were, but I'm not seeing Shattered Union. That's one of them, but no one's ever heard of that game but like me. I'm not seeing any other ones up there in my collection. Well, that's where I'm gonna let this one off. Let me see where continue leads me. Okay, it didn't lead me right into another mission. Alright, good.